Welcome you legends back to another video, and today we're doing a career mode save on Nottingham Forest. We will be trying out the new live start point mode where we will take Nottingham through their paces, try to continue their form and earn them their third star on the badge. And we are going to do all of that whilst only signing players from Great Britain. So let's get into this live start point mode and I'll give you my thoughts at the end of the video as well. And here is the team. This is what we're going to be working with in this career mode. It's a fairly decent side to start us off, but it really shouldn't be in fifth. Huge props to Nottingham for where they are right now. We're going to try and continue that on. I'm looking at Murillo, Gibbs-White, Adoy, Alanga as star players for this one, and I'm sure there'll be a few players on the bench we can try and work on as well. Really impressive. We're going to jump straight into this career mode and see what we can do. And with it being a live start point saved, we've gone in at 5th in the table. We've got Aston Villa up next to it just behind us, and we are on 25 points, just 10 points off top. And so we had 4 games until the midway mark and the transfer window opened, and we picked up a 1-1 draw with Villa, and considering they're just behind us, it's a great result. We then went on to the Brentford game, a game that really we should be looking to win if we're looking to get towards Champions League football, and we did. Gibbs-White with the decisive goal to give us a 2-1 victory. On to Spurs next, and this was a massive result. 2-1 win, takes over a big team. We really needed that, but it was a shame it was just undone in the next game when we literally lost to Everton, a team that's in the relegation zone. And so with all of that, it leaves us in 5th still. Not a lot changes. We are only 9 points off of top. Chelsea currently hold the lead in the title race now. There is a lot to work on here. And so we had a massive window ahead and we got busy. First things first was about changing our formation. We want to be exciting and exhilarating to watch. So I've changed to a 4-5-1 with 2 number 10s. And that means anyone that's then not able to convert into the centre mid role was shown the door. So Ryan Yates, Danilo and Sangare have all left this January. We also had an aging striker in Chris Wood, so we got him out the door. He went to Torino for 6.5 million, and Emmanuel Dennis went to Como for 1.8. The only other permanent exit we saw was Lewis O'Brien. He came back from a loan, so we got him out the door to Monaco for 3.1 million. We also got our young talents out, so Omabamidele went to PSV on loan and De Silva Moreira went to Plymouth. Then it was about finding the right talents to come in and fit our squad. And we wanted a really exciting number 10 to partner Morgan Gibbs-White. So what we've done, we got Manchester United Academy graduate and New England international Angel Gomez from Lille for 21 million. We also picked up a new keeper in Dean Henderson for 14.5 million, bringing him back to Nottingham Forest. That will see Sells drop to the bench, but we won't sell him yet. We also needed 2 rotational number 10s, so Tom Lawrence and Jesse Lingard have come in. Jesse Lingard obviously seeing his return to Nottingham Forest as well. And then we needed one more position, our striker. We needed someone to head the line and transform our team. And I went with someone who I felt needed a new start. Marcus Rashford from Manchester United for 23.7 million. We're giving him a chance to head the line for us. So really change his position, change his situation, and see if he can thrive. He will head our attack and hopefully he can do wonders for us. But that was it for our transfer window. Fantastic business all round, very happy with the work, and I cannot wait to see what the squad can do in the second half of the season. And we have been grinding away hard, but without even really realising we're in a cup final versus Man United. So here it is, FA Cup final day at Wembley. This has come a lot quicker than expected, but we have a chance at a title, so we're going to jump into this and see if we can bring home some silverware for Nottingham Forest. FA Cup time, let's do it. Wait, am I playing the women's team? What is happening? Oh my god. What a save. I'm playing the women's team. Okay. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United women's. Let's go. Can't stop him. Good save, Henderson. Finds it to Alanga. We can hit one. Oh, Anthony Alanga unlucky. Throws it short. It's a poor throw. Toon finds Gaze. Good save, Dean Henderson. Looks for the whip. Rashford can't get there. Elliot Anderson does well, keeps it alive. Into Elliot Anderson, who hits one. Elliot Anderson from range. What a talent. He hits it. Incredibly true. And it flies in the top corner. 1-0. Nottingham Forest 1. Manchester United Women's 0. Oh, picks it up. Sets his sights early. And bang. What a strike. Elliot Anderson again. This time trying to dribble his way through. Issue is he's the last line. Here's Moreno. Back to Elliot Anderson. He goes for it again. He gets it again! Elliot Anderson is outrageous! What a strike! That's 2 from 2! Oh my god! He picks it up, sets his sights again. That 25-yarder is dangerous and it flies right into the top corner. Dalton off the left, his gaze goes for it. It's off the post. Close. Gaze breaking through. Good save from Henderson. Blocked by Milenkovic. It's chipped. It's in. 2-1. Ella Toon with a goal. It's not over yet. Still a lot to play for. Lingard keeps it ticking. That's a foul. I think she's already on a yellow. Blundell is in the book already. It looks like it might be a second. It's not even a second by the looks of it. It's just straight red. 10 women left for Manchester United Women's. And we have the advantage. Well, surely we can't lose this now. Short play, but it's stolen high up by Rashford. He strikes it. He scores. And the FA Cup final is coming back to Nottingham, baby. Oh, solid finish into the top left. Absolutely gorgeous. Played across. Surely that's enough. Jesse Lingard is carrying, but it should be done. He wants to just rub salt into the wounds as he finds Rashford. He strikes it. It falls to Sosa. It's saved. But that is it. 3-1 victory for Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. And we are bringing silverware home. Probably one of the craziest glitches I've ever seen, but we will take it. 3-1 win. Silverware in the bag. Let's go. And now the trophy lift for the FA Cup. Milenkovic lifts it high above his head. And Nottingham Forest are domestic cup winners. The FA Cup is ours, baby. Let's go. And to round off an incredible season, we win the FA Cup, but we finish 6th. We will be in the Europa League next year anyway. It's a fantastic scenario. We are more than above where we should be, I think. I expected a bit of a bigger fall off. But here we are, really, really good. We're gonna have a chance to go and spend a lot of money, grow our team even more, and hopefully go and challenge for the Champions League very quickly. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully we can get into the Champions League by the end of next season. And when it comes to individual performances, the new signing Rashford done fantastically to pick up 18 goals over the course of the year. That would be both at ourselves and Manchester United. But Morgan Gibbs-White in the attacking mid-role picks up 13 as well. Brilliant scenario, really good performances for them too, and definitely helped us to reach that 6th spot. And when it comes to the other competitions, the Carabao Cup went to Spurs, winning 2-1 in the North London derby. The Champions League goes to Atletico Madrid after winning 2-1 versus Inter Milan. Athletic Bilbao beat Besiktas 2-1 to win the Europa League, and Fiorentina won 3-1 on penalties to beat Rapid Vienna in the Conference League. But that is it for an incredible season, an FA Cup, a Europa League finish. We're in a great spot now. Now we have to go and grow on it. Let's jump into season 2 and see what we can do. And as you can see, the team has really improved. They've really grown over the last 6 or 7 months that we've been in charge. I'm very happy with where we're at. We want to keep that going. We're going to need a new left back. As you can see, Tofolo is not who we want covering that. Now Moreno's gone back to Villa. but we will get that all sorted. We've got 75 million in the bank. We're going to be just fine. And so when it came to this transfer window, we needed to be ruthless. We had a lot of returning loans. We had some positions that just weren't good enough. So we got really brutal with it. We got rid of both left backs. Omar Richards and Harry Tofolo both went out, were sold permanently, as well as Matt Turner, who just came back from Crystal Palace. We actually just sent him back to Crystal Palace for 2.3 million. So 3 big deals done there. We also had Josh Bowler come back. We got him out the door. Panzo went out permanently as well. We also got rid of the aging Willy Bolly. He just was going to continuously get worse and just wasn't going to be any use to us. So we know we can replace him this season, as well as some young talents like Norkit, McDonald, Donnelly, and Asapa Song. We got those out the door as well. They weren't good enough to break into the team, and they weren't good enough now. So it was worth it just to get them out the door, get rid of the wage, get the small transfer fees, and make it work. The same sort of loan situations last year. We got about 3 loans out. So Zach Abbott, Andrew Almababadile, and Eric Da Silva Moreira went out. They will continue their progression outside of Nottingham Forest. But the story of the transfer window is in the signings. We have a lot of talent. We have Callum O'Hare coming in as a rotational 10. He's going to be great to strengthen us and is a bit younger than Lingard and Tom Lawrence. Greg Taylor's going to come in from Valladolid to cover our left back position. Just again, a better rotational option. Joe Rodon comes in from Leeds to offer that second backup centre back spot. Alfie Doughty comes in from Luton, 15 million to secure the new left back. He had a fantastic season 2 seasons ago in the Premier League, so hopefully he can replicate that for us now. We also brought in Aaron Hickey from Brentford, 15.5 million for the Scotsman. He will replace Nico Williams, and Nico Williams will drop to the bench. And then the best rotation option we picked up was Mason Mount from Manchester United. Definitely another player that feels like he could have a resurgence in his career and needs to get away from there, or at least succeed under Ruben Amorim. But for us, it's all about, can he rotate for us, keep those rotations strong. If Gomez or Gibbs-White need a rest, he can come in and offer a fantastic role for us. And that is generally it. We're very happy with what we brought in. Our team is ready, but these 3 players could still be going on the out. If we get any transfers for them, we will jump in, get them sold. But otherwise, our squad is done for this summer. We also have a pretty exciting community shield. Again, we don't really care about this one as a manager, but we'll jump into it. If we win it, we win it. So we're going to quick sim this, see what we can do. We lose on penalties. Alanga sadly misses the last one, but took them all the way. Congratulations to Arsenal. Sadly, we weren't able to get Lingard and Lawrence out the door, but we did get an offer from Crystal Palace for Ola Aina, so he goes out, and that will finalise our team for this season. And so as a comparison to last season, we're going to see where we are compared to where we were when we started this live start point mode. So 15 games in, that's when we took over. Last year we were on 25 points. This year we're on 26. We are 1 place further back though, in 6th rather than 5th, but generally in the right spot. We've taken on definitely City, Arsenal, I think Spurs and Chelsea, maybe United as well. So we've taken on some big teams already. So in the next 4, hopefully we can recoup some of those extra points and fire ourselves forward. But very good comparison to where we were last season. We have grown our squad. Obviously the other teams would have done that as well. So it's all difficult to compare, should we say. But for now, very happy with where we're at. We're going to continue this on and see what we can do by the opening of the January transfer window. And by the time we reached 19 games, we were even better off, 2nd in the table, which, yes, is unreal. We're in an incredible position with 2 points off top, that we're doing so well. But as you can see, 2nd down at 8, there's a 6-point difference. We could be anywhere in that pack, so it's nothing crazy right now, but we're happier to be on the higher end of that than the lower end. So fantastic scenario, doing so well to start the season. Hopefully we can continue it in the second half of the year. And so we sorted deals out in the first half of the season for Jesse Lingard and Tom Lawrence. Jesse Lingard goes to Girona for 4.3 million and Tom Lawrence to Ipswich Town for 1.8. Gets them out the door, frees up some wage, and now we can go and attack the market, pick up some young talent, hopefully get them loaned out for the second half of the season. So we created the next generation of Nottingham Forest with the remaining budget. We had about 30 million to spend. We made sure that we had a player on each position we could loan out, that would continuously grow, and hopefully take over one of our positions in future years. So let me introduce you to them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are welcoming the new class of 26 Nottingham Forest under 21s. In net, we have the young 19-year-old goalkeeper from Sunderland, Matt Young. And coming in at fullback, we have the young 19-year-old from Chelsea, Josh Ackenbach. And coming in as our first centre-back, we have the young 19-year-old homegrown talent, Zach Abbott. Partnering him is the young 20-year-old centre-back from Tottenham, Alfie Dorrington. And to complete the defence, we have a young 18-year-old starlet from Manchester United, Harry Amas. And to kick off our midfield, we have a young Scotsman, the 19-year-old from Rangers, Bailey Rice. And either side of him, we have some electric talents down the wings. We start with the 20-year-old Welshman from Ross, Lewis Brubas. And on the opposite flank, we have a young Englishman, 19-year-old talent off the left-hand side. He comes from Chelsea. It's Tyreek George. And into the number 10s, we pick up a Scott talent, a 19-year-old from Atalanta, Lennon Miller. And now we have our second Welshman, the young attacking midfielder from Fulham. At 20 years old, it's Luke Harris. And finally, to lead the attack, we have a young Englishman from Manchester United. At 19 years old, Ethan Waitley. Am I doing too much? And so here we are. We got our young talent all loaned out. Every single one has gone for the second half of the season. We'll pull them back in the summer and we'll get them a full season loan somewhere after that. So they are starting their progression, starting their journey. Let's see if any of them can make that journey and break through to our starting 11. And when it comes to the Europa League, outstanding. 5 wins, 2 draws and a loss. Picked up 17 points from our 8 games, finishing in 6th. Very happy. And the teams above us, Juventus, Liverpool, Lyon, there are some fantastic outfits there. So it's going to be a very difficult knockout stages, but we're going to jump into those and see what we can do. And so here is the round of 16 in the Europa League. Second leg, 1-1 after the first tie. Atalanta are up. Can we go past them? Yes, we can. And a Langer goal sees us through, and that'll see us into the quarterfinals. And now we're at the quarterfinal stage, and we won the first leg 3-1. That's a huge advantage. Please don't slip up now. 3-2 means we go through. 5-4 in aggregate. Gibbs White was the decisive goal in the end. Let's go. And so, the biggest game of the career so far. We have got Rotterdam, Feyenoord to be precise. We've got them in the semi-finals, a 1-0 win in the first leg to us. We've had a pretty plain sailing so far. And we get another win, get ourselves to the Europa League final. Let's jump into this. A 3-3 is enough. Brilliant work, Sosa and Marato in the extra time period. Get in there. Huge result. We're going to a final. And so here it is, the Europa League final. Now I'm going to let this one play itself out. I'll show you the simulated goals and then jump in at the end if we win the title. Let's get into it and win a European trophy. Rashi! It's a pen. Okay. It's penalty time. Can Gibbs White pop it in? He steps up. Let's go. 1-0. 42 minutes in. That's a start we'll be happy with. Doughty's on the ball. Finds it again. He hits the post. It comes to Rashford. 2-0. 87th minute. We've won a Europa League. Hudson-Odoi breaks, but it doesn't matter. Nottingham Forest have a European trophy again. It's not the Champions League, but it's a massive honor nonetheless. Let's go. This just shows how far we're taking this so far. 2 seasons. And here we are. Europa League winners. Milenkovic lifts the UEFA Europa League trophy. And that means we have another European Cup to our name. It's not a 3rd star, but it is coming. We're on that journey. It's gonna happen. And when it comes to the league, an outrageous season, finishing 3rd. We had a great year, 6 points off top, well into the Champions League. What a year. Absolutely incredible. Going to try and continue to build on that next season. But wow, Nottingham Forest are really kicking on. And when it comes to the individual standings, unbelievable season again for Marcus Rashford. 17 goals this year. He's really thrived since coming to Nottingham. Very happy that he's been able to kick on. We've also had an incredible season for Morgan Gibbs-White. 14 goals for him. Another standout year. And then for the other competitions, Liverpool won the FA Cup 3-2 versus Chelsea. Liverpool also won the Carabao Cup, this time winning 2-0 versus Coventry. The Champions League went to Atletico Madrid again. 2-1 versus City this time. And then the Conference League went to Sevilla after a 2-1 win versus Victoria Pleasant. And so another fantastic year, another piece of silverware, this time in Europe. Growth is going on at an accelerated rate. Very, very happy. Let's get into season 3, see if we can continue that into the Champions League. And so coming into season 3, the team came on leaps and bounds. Major improvements in signings, major improvements in development. We have our backup team slowly working behind the scenes, getting loaned out to improve. This is an incredible scenario. As you can see here, the growth is incredible. Really, really good progress from everybody. Happy to see so many improvements. And of course, this season, we don't know where to go yet, but we'll let the inspiration take us. Let's see what happens in this transfer window and what we can pick up, as we have about £150 million. And when it comes to the signings, we had some serious moves. The young players, all the under-21s, all got their loan moves for a year, so they'll continue their development. We lost some massive players. So Jota Silva, our rotational right midfielder, he put in a transfer request, the same as Elliot Anderson. We sold both of those on, as well as getting out Matt Sells to Man City. And then it was about replacing. So we picked up Kieran Slicker as a 3rd choice keeper just to cover that spot. Didn't really need anything special in there, and he'll go in there nicely. We picked up Archie Gray to cover the Elliot Anderson role. So we'll be interested to see if he can adapt into that centre midfield position and start to dominate the league. Then we saw a couple of opportunities. We picked up a new left back in Lewis Hall from Newcastle for 24 million, a really big deal. We tried to get Greg Taylor out, but he wouldn't go before the transfer window ended, so we'll try and get him out by January window. And instead of just putting in a rotational right mid, we went and splashed the cash. We had a lot of money. We went and picked up Jadon Sancho from Atletico Madrid for £70 million. A huge addition. He'll come onto our right hand side and really elevate us this season. So this is the squad. It looks pretty good to me. A lot of talent, a lot of players that can grow this season. Archie Gray, Lewis Hall coming in are going to be fantastic, and we're even so much more elevated on that right hand side through the signing of Sancho. Very happy with where we're at. We're going to jump into the season though and see what we can do. And so during this transfer window, we also had a game in the UEFA Super Cup and won it versus Atletico Madrid. Another piece of silverware in the cabinet. We just continue to thrive in these competitions. And so at the halfway mark, we're 19 games in, we've got 34 points. A really, really impressive scenario right now. We're there, we're challenging, we're 8 points off top, which is by no means at this point a worry. we're going to continue to grow. Our team's going to get better. Players are going to improve. So as the season draws on, we should just become stronger, harder to beat. A fantastic start. We're going to see what we can do in the second half. We'll jump into the Champions League in a second and see how we're doing in that competition. Unreal. Very happy so far. And with the transfer window opening, we got Greg Taylor out. We did want to get that sorted. We got about 6 million for him. So now we can look and see if there's any action we can get involved in this January. We only got one other deal done in this January. It's about bringing in Aaron Ramsdale from Lyon, a new goalkeeper. But I think Dean Henderson has had his dynamic potential activated, so I'm going to loan him out instead of selling him so I can try and activate that and see if he jumps above Ramsdale. But for now, we've got an upgrade on our keeper. We've got another keeper out on loan. We're going to continue to grow. But what a piece of business. We've got more strength. We're more ready for the Champions League. We're more ready for the league. Let's get into it and see what we can do in the second half of the season. And hopefully Dean Henderson can shoot up in rating. When it comes to the Champions League, we squeeze into the automatic spots. 8 games, 5 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses. 16 points on the board. And now we can just jump straight in to the next stage of the Champions League. And we are in the round of 16 versus Bayern Munich. The first leg did not go to plan. We lost 2-0, so we're going to jump into this one, see what we can do. It's a 4-2 loss. We are out of the Champions League at the first knockout stage. So here we are on the last game of the season with the chance to be the champions of England. We are currently 79 points. And Aston Villa just trickling behind us. They're the only ones that can catch us. We have Everton and Aston Villa have Liverpool. So it's a second versus third scenario. Let's jump into this game. We're going to sim it as we always do and jump in if we're going to win the trophy. Let's have a look. Oh my God, it's straight back the other end. Banter scores in the 11th minute. It's not all going our way. Okay. Come on, Hudson-Odoi! 30 minutes in, it's 2-1. Finds him, it's a drawing goal, 2-2. Banzer equalises. 10 minutes to go. Angel drives with it. We are the champions. I don't know what happened in the Villa and Liverpool game, but it's gone our way. A draw was enough. Rashford and Odoi do it. English champions. Come on. And what a moment as we're crowned the champions of England. Incredible feat from Nottingham. What a turnaround at this club. It really just pushed them on from where they're already going. But wow. And there we go, the table. This is how it finished. 1 point clear. Villa and Liverpool drew in the end. What a result. Incredible season again. I can't believe we're the English champions. And when it comes to individual performances, Marcus Rashford, 26 goals. We have completely revived his career. He looked incredible. And one other player showed up. Hudson-Odoi, 13 goals to enter the top 25. And when it comes to the other trophies, Spurs beat Wickham. How did Wickham make the final? But Spurs beat Wickham 4-0 to win the FA Cup. Brighton beat Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup 2-1 in the final. Real Madrid beat Juventus 4-2 to win the Champions League. Porto beat Chelsea 2-1 to win the Europa League. And Roma win on penalties versus Shakhtar Donetsk to win the Conference League. And so that is it. Another incredible year. We continue to earn a big trophy a season, the FA Cup, the Premier League and the Europa League so far. Now all we need is that coveted Champions League trophy. Let's see what we can do in season 4. And so as you can see, the team has improved massively. We made some really good signings, brought in some new talents, really happy with how we've mixed that youth and then also those top quality players that are already at the top of their game. We're right here now. We're going to push for the Champions League. We've got about 180 million. So we're going to go and be competitive in this market and make sure that we have a team worthy and with the potential to win a European title. And so the transfer window kicked off and we've done what we always do. We got the young talents out, moved them along and kept their progression ticking. But the main thing we done is we got rid of any rotation options that weren't going to be key to us, and we upgraded our team. So firstly, we dropped off Dean Henderson, Nico Williams, Nicola Dominguez, Joe Rodon, Taiwo Awonyi, and Ramon Sosa. All sold this window. These were either key players, key people in the rotations only a season or two ago, but right now we're looking to improve. And what we've done is went and spent the money, improved our bench with players like Carney Chukwuemeka, who's going to be our rotational left midfielder, Cameron Archer, who's going to rotate for us whenever Marcus Rashford isn't fit, and then we got 3 serious additions. We went and got 3 players in the £60 million range and have transformed our team into Champions League title worthy. First up, Conor Gallagher from Atletico Madrid. He comes in, a fantastic all-round midfielder, and is going to do everything in the middle of the park to keep us ticking. Huge deal, absolutely sends us to the moon in terms of how good our quality is there now. Also, we needed an upgrade, so Milenkovic has dropped to the bench, and Fikayo Tomori is coming from Barcelona for 66 million, offering an absolutely outrageous centre-back partnership of him and Murillo. And then we've dropped Hickey to the bench, and that means we needed a right-back. There's not many better than this guy. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes in from Liverpool for 69 million. He is going to be absolutely key for our success. Hopefully offers us so many assists and key chances. And that leaves our squad looking outrageous. An incredible team all round. So much talent. We've got 87s everywhere. Sancho's already improved this season. Hall's gone up. We've got Tomori and Alexander-Arnold covering that right side. Rashford's gone up a little bit as well. This team is insane, and we are so ready to go and attack the season and see what we can do. And in the middle of all of this chaos, we have a Community Shield versus Spurs. We're going to jump into this, see if we can get a result. We win another trophy. We've always said it. It is a very bang average trophy. We don't account for it as much, but it's still a great sight to see that we're doing so well with this silverware count that we are just starting to amass. And so just over halfway through the season, 21 games gone, 49 points. We're 2 points off the top. We don't need the league title based on the fact that we've already gained one, but any more trophies will be welcomed. Great situation to be in. Continue to try and grow on this, continue to try and improve, but very, very happy with where we're at so far. And so we finished 7th in the Champions League, unbeaten, but we did pick up 4 draws. So we only got 16 points in the end, but I know we had some tough games. We had Milan, we had Real Madrid, Barcelona. So fairly tough pool to go against, but here we are. We're gonna go to the round of 16 now and see what we can do. So we were 1-0 up after the first leg in the round of 16. Nottingham Forest versus Inter Milan. Let's see if we can jump in the second leg, get another result. A draw will do for me. Gallagher with the goal, and that will be it. We're through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And so here we are, quarterfinal day, second leg versus Wolfsburg. We won 4-2 in the first leg, absolutely smoked them. So we're going to get into the next one. Can we continue, get another result? A 0-0 draw sees us through to the semi-finals. Let's go. This surely has to be the season. Like, I feel like we are so good as a squad that we can take anyone on. And now it is semi-final time versus Roma. 1-1 after the first leg. Second leg is up now. Our team looks incredible. Surely we can get something from this one. Can we get to the final? We do on penalties. Gallagher with a decisive one. Jones missed. I assume that's Curtis Jones. Let's go. We are in the Champions League final, baby, and have a chance to play for that coveted European trophy. And after another competitive year, we win back-to-back Premier League titles. A huge result for us. Man City pipped at the last with a win against United. Let's go, but we've got a big game ahead. All this doesn't matter anymore. One game. If we complete it, we win this game, the challenge is complete, and Nottingham Forest will have their 3rd star. And so, Champions League final. A massive game ahead of us. A chance to win Nottingham Forest their 3rd star on the badge. It is all down to this. Can we get the result? Can we get that big trophy, the biggest in Europe? It's a huge moment. Now this might look easy against someone like Atletico Madrid, but let's remember, out of all the seasons we've played, they have won it 2 of the last 3 years. They are a European dominance right now, and that is what we have to overcome to make it a beautiful trifecta above the badge. Let's get into this, let's see what we can do, and let's make this a night to remember. Through to Nonto. Cuts inside. Duran. Cleared out. Get rid of it, Murillo. Fantastic. Here's Nonto. Feeds it to Alvarez. Cleared. Good block from Tomori. Alvarez hits it. A Ramsdale save is enough. They are through. Julian Alvarez finds Duran. It comes off the toes. It's a tackle. It's a penalty. And a yellow. I was worried he was going to hit it first time. Slid in. He baited me. Now Trent's given away a penalty and a chance for the lead. Steps up. Julian Alvarez tucks it home. Oh, we have to come from behind here if we're going to want to do something. This is not a pretty game. Gibbs White carrying through the centre. Pearson the defence. Finds Hudson-Odoi. Cuts it back. Finds Angel Gomez. Into Gibbs White. Keeps it ticking. And Jadon Sancho! Off the right-hand side. Equalises the game. What a goal. What a move. The patience held true. And we were rewarded for it. Oh, that's a beautiful little poke finish. World beater, this kid. Well done. Rashford hits it. Oh, it's just over the bar. What a chance. Sancho with a touch. It's a gorgeous touch. And now he's driving. And now he's skipping. Takes it on the inside. Finds Marcus Rashford. He pokes it just wide. What a save, I think. What a little ball. Nearly a goal. Hudson-Odoi from the resulting corner. Whips it into Gallagher. He kind of keeps it alive. It's clear. It's good. Here's Trent. He wants to try one. He kills one. Oh, Trent! He has a long shot on him, but that is outrageous. That has just bent outwards. I don't even know how far wide that started. And it just curls as far into the top corner as I've ever seen. What a hit! Oh, it looks delightful. And Sancho knows early. Takes it inside. Hits it. Oh, that is outrageous. What a strike. And so we kept plugging away just to see if we could add to our tally to secure this European title. Finds him. Good save from Ramsdale. Barrios finds Alvarez. Oh, it's just wide. That was close. Finds Rashford running the wing. Comes on the inside. He wants one too. Oh, he nearly gets one. What a strike. It's nicked. He wins it back. He keeps going. He tries to scoop it round. He can't score. It's surely over. 2-1 win. Nottingham Forest are European champions again. They have reborn themselves as legends. And this team, as I've said, I think it's the best we've built so far. Outrageous squad, so many talents, so much quality, and we have done it simply because of how good these guys are. And it's all boiled down to this, baby. This feels incredible. Conor Gallagher picks up the trophy and is here to crown Nottingham as the champions of Europe once again. We are back, and that is an incredible journey. This career mode has been incredible. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe. Links to my socials are down below if you want to get involved further. I'm going to pop a video up on the screen in just a second if you want to get involved in any more content. click on it. There's loads for you on the channel. And yeah, if you've made it this far, Nottingham trifecta in the comments to show me you're a real one. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely rest of the day, and peace out. And just to go over my thoughts on the live start point mode, I think it's a fantastic addition. I think it will really come into its own around the end of the season when there's those great escape videos, the title races, those sorts of things. So I really am excited to see where this leads, where this can go. But I really did enjoy jumping in mid-season, taking over from this situation, try to improve. Very happy. So really good addition from FC25. We need more of that. Keep thinking of these innovative but easy ways to improve the game, because it's all we want. We just want more. Make it more immersive, make it more realistic, give us more situations to embrace. We want it all.